Alright, breaking news over here, yeah? Tinder's working on a $500 premium plan, which they consider as a platinum plan, called Tinder Vault. $500 per month. Like, bro, before we even get into the perks of what you get for subscribing to something like that, you really have to ask yourself, who is this even for? I mean, definitely not for me. For you? Maybe. If you got the money. Do you have the money, sir? Do you? I'm actually assuming that this is for people who are wealthy enough to put themselves in a group with other wealthy people. Or for some people to flex that they have money so that other people who are interested in money, such as gold diggers. I mean, this plan is good if you're trying to show that you got them big stacks. That money. The moolah. Them racks on racks on racks. Alright, let me stop. But let's actually look at what they're saying over here on that page. In an interview with Fast Company, Tinder Chief Product Officer Mark whatever, he revealed that the company is going forward with building out its $500 per month subscription, Tinder Vault. The perks that are currently in discussion include a special status, a priority pass, and offering more profile boosts. Wow, I really need those boosts. You also get a personal concierge. What the? Wow. Somebody to basically escort you throughout your, Tinder journey while talking to other people. That's something that might be an AI even? Imagine if it's a real person and you just hit him up in the middle of the night because you need tech support on how to talk to women. It's almost like a pickup artist. Whenever you need him, he's there for you. Let's fucking go. Anyway, a premium passport offering access to Tinder's most active and influential members. Okay. So this actually puts you, I think, in a group with other wealthy people maybe. Or maybe just at least shows that you're about that life. I would assume that you could just do that if you have a private jet and you just put a picture of yourself next to a private jet or something, or a fancy car. Now, just to give you some perspective, this shit is about $6,000 every year. So you're probably saying something like, Toonxly, if you got the money, you can't worry about 6,000. You gotta worry about that gold digger that's about to hit you up. Which is kind of true, man. I'm assuming that if you have the money, you can actually afford that. 6,000 might be like pocket change for some people. You feel me? Now, I'm not against Tinder if I'm being honest with you. I actually like the idea of putting yourself out there. I think it's very important to have something like that. Especially in this day and age, you know, when COVID kind of fucked everything up for everybody. You might not be able to go outside as much. Dating becomes very difficult for some, both for men and women. It's not easy to date these days. But then again, I'm all in when it comes to at least having, like some sort of a page for yourself where you can at least have people approaching you or you approach them through a safe app. It kind of gives you the opportunity to put yourself next to people who are also looking for similar things. People, dating, relationships. So these apps are great for that. You get to weed out and filter out the people that really, they're not for you. I prefer human interaction and face-to-face, but the apps are not that bad. I don't think so. Besides for the creeps and the people who might hit you up for some, late-night booty calls, without even saying hello first, straight to the point. Maybe that's your cup of tea. For most people, it's not. You also don't want to be that guy. Trust me, you shouldn't be that guy. I'm also not against paying for the app to use it, because after all, it is a dating app. These days, nothing comes free, and maybe it'll bring you the opportunity to meet somebody that you might have not met out there, you know what I mean? Let me explain. If you don't have the opportunity maybe to go out there and socialize with people as much, maybe you work from home, maybe you work too much, and you can't really go outside as much. Maybe you don't have a lot of friends to go out with. I mean, that's cool. Or maybe they just don't invite you to those parties, you know what I mean? Say you don't have ways to spark opportunities to talk to women or men. The point is, if it brings you any real life value and brings you closer to a certain goal, say a relationship, that's good. You should use the app and pay for it. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's two sides to the coin, right? But that might lead us to a problem here. These apps would normally prey on people who might not have a lot of luck with women.
How, Toonxly?
You ask? You know how they usually give you like notifications whenever you offline and saying something like, doo-doo-doo, today might be your day. Your next match is right around the corner. The love of your life is right there. She's waiting for you. Basically in an app voice.
Oh yeah.
And this is how you fall for it. They're gonna make you pay for boosts because they're gonna make you think that those boosts will get you that engagement with that person. Increase your chances by 5%.
5% is a lot.
Which in some cases might be true, but you really have to be careful when you do that because it could get quite addicting if you pay for those.
Wait, you mean I can pay to win?
It's like a rabbit hole of some sort. You don't really want to fall for it. Don't go too deep into that cave, okay?
I'll try.
Especially if you really are looking for love or something real. Maybe some people, that's the only thing they can think about at the time. You put your money into it after all. I think it gets a lot more worse when you pay a monthly fee, Spotlight or whatever it's called, and then you also pay for boosts here and there because you really seen somebody that you like, but maybe you don't have boosts left or whatever, right? I think every app has like a different thing. I'm kind of familiar with Tinder, I guess, but I've used it for some late night.
That's cat, bro. You're a VTuber. VTubers don't fuck.
But in most cases, I think it's always best to just try to go easy and really just swipe right, and that's it. If you have like 10 attempts every day to swipe right, or whatever that limitation is, you know, like a daily thing where you can swipe right and then you gotta pay. Try that, man. Take your profile seriously, sort it nicely, put a nice profile pic, make yourself presentable, and just try to do it organically. I'm assuming that most times people who are looking for something serious would pay attention to someone's bio. If you really want to pay for it, just to see how it feels, I guess. We always learn from mistakes. But don't be paying $500, bro, just because you think it's going to increase your chances. Don't base your hopes and dreams off that, because motherfucker, bro, it's a lot of buckaroonies, and I bet the people at Tinder can't wait for people to fall for that. You'd be surprised. People who might be able to afford it and really don't really mind for it, yeah, that's cool. I mean, they can pay for it. But it's just sad when other people who are using the app and the way that the app is leading them in their emotional distress, it becomes kind of escamage if they end up paying $500. It's a lot of money, bro. Let me know what you think in the comments, alright? And also tell me if you're using an app or if you prefer real life interaction. You know? Would you swipe right if you see me on that app, by the way? Would you swipe right? I am looking for a hot waifu, you know what I'm saying?